Welcome to She Mocktails Me. If you're new, welcome. Or hold on. If you're new,
welcome.
If
And
you're
if
not,
you're returning,
welcome back.
yeah. Welcome to the Cave of Wonders.
All right, Princess Jasmine. Anyway, this week's cocktail is, this week's mocktail will be
the Cosmopolitan.
Yeah, the Cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
It's my baby's drinks. So all of these drinks are
wonderful.
Let's just say
flavorful.
They are good. They are delicious.
Sophisticated.
Not the most macho, but I must admit that I do love a good Cosmo. You won't ever see me drinking it out in public, but at home, I'll make a great one. Anyway, you ready to get to the drink, sweetheart?
I am.
Okay.
So you'll need your cocktail shaker or your mocktail shaker. You'll need some cranberry juice.
Okay. You'll
need your fresh squeezed orange juice and fresh squeezed lime juice. So let's get into it.
And we'll have the recipe in the description.
Yes, we will.
I can't speak.
I love all fresh squeezed ingredients.
Okay.
I feel like that makes a difference in the taste of the mocktail.
I think so.
It really does.
Yeah.
So that's a trend here. We'll have usually fresh squeezed of everything.
Yeah, everything fresh squeezed. She loves fresh juices. Okay, this week I won't spill it on my head, I don't think. Anyway.
Yeah, we're not going to
There's no
spray
seltzer water
everybody.
in here. All right. So you have the lime juice, cranberry juice,
and the fresh squeezed orange.
Fresh squeezed orange juice. And if you want to, if it's not sweet enough, you can put a little bit of simple syrup in there. What is it, about a half an ounce of simple syrup?
A half an ounce of simple syrup.
Okay.
But I'm going to omit that. Hey, I go blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
Okay. All right, let's see what we have here. So, we have a chilled glass here. Oh, that's pretty. You see why I don't drink it in public? That's such a pretty pink color. What would you call that, mauve? Is that, I don't know. What is that, mauve?
Or
burgundy or something?
Or berry tone?
Yeah.
Mauve?
That's a little too cute for me, yeah. Okay, so that's very pretty.
All right.
Okay, then we're going to garnish it with the lime.
Ooh.
Here you are, sweetheart.
Oh.
Your lime in there. And then, of course, I'm going to make the vodka version of it.
I hope.
Yeah, I'm going to put vodka in mine. Yeah. You going to wait for me?
Yes.
I guess we can talk about the artist of the week while I make it, okay?
Okay. You are the prototype.
The artist of the week is Willie Gardner. Yes. And I'll tell you a little story about this. As you can see, there are 2 pieces of paper up here. And I was going to Aldi's food store one night, and this guy was out front. And he didn't look homeless, but he had like a map bag on, and he asked me, he said, hey, can you get me something from Aldi's? And I was like, man, I don't have any money on me. I said, I just have credit cards. And he said, hey, just give me some plant-based burgers. And, he said, I'll go in and pick it out. And I said, okay, this guy, he's not trying to panhandle me for just, money for drugs or alcohol or anything. He's hungry. And so I said, okay, come on in. So he went into the store, and I didn't see him for a few minutes. So I didn't know what was going on. I thought the security guard was going to try to kick him out. And at that time, I got to the counter, or the register rather, and he pulled up and he had some plant-based burgers, and then he had cheese, also shredded cheese. And I said, okay. And when he took out his map bag, and for some reason he asked the cashier, he said, do you have an ink pen? And I was wondering what he's gonna do. I said, okay, he's gonna write me a thank you note, which is cool. I said, that's pretty nice. He's gonna write me a thank you note. And for some reason he was signing something, so I got his burgers and his cheese, and he said, okay. He gave me these 2 pieces of paper right here, and he said, I'm Willie Gardner, and he signed one of the pieces of paper, and I was like, okay, what is that about? And then he said, come check out my little, website, and this is my art. And I was like, wow, that's incredible. And it was simple, and as I grabbed the paper and I went, I was getting in my car, I stopped and I looked at it, and I was like, something really, I don't know, something about it. And I think, what do you call that shade?
For me, this is street art.
Yeah.
In its most authentic form.
Yeah.
I call that street art.
I think so. And it was just something about it, and it was beautiful. And then he signed
like that on a whim.
I know, it's incredible. He signed his name, Willie Gardner, in the lower left-hand corner. And it had me thinking the whole night, like, wow, this is really cool. I said, I'm going to get a couple frames, and I'm going to frame it. I said, who knows? You might be someone famous, in the future. But the big thing about art is that you have to like it. And I love it, actually. And that was the beauty about it. So yeah, that's our artist of the week, Willie Gardner. Wherever you are, if you guys know Willie, just give us a shout out in the comments. So I'd love to find out who he is, if he's a legitimate artist or if not, he's a street artist. It doesn't matter anyway. I love it, and once I frame it, it's gonna be beautiful. Let me see if I can join me wifey here.
Yes.
Okay. Now this week's this week's question. All right.
Yes.
The question of the week is, okay, so I don't know if anyone saw the plane, the news where this guy was on an airplane and he was talking about, he was going to kill everybody on the plane. And he had a plastic fork and he broke the plastic fork off and he threatened to, actually tried to stab the flight attendant. And I thought to myself, as I was, I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy knowing, my background and actually what happened during 9/11 and all these things with terrorists, right? And then I was coming from the gym that day, and I heard this sports talk show host talking about which kind of person you would be. So he posed the question, and he said, what person would you be if you were on the aircraft, and that guy threatened to blow up the aircraft and charge the cockpit and the flight attendant? Would you be the person who will go up there and stop him? Okay. Would you be that individual who will pull out your phone right away? Or would you be that individual who would be praying to baby Jesus because you were scared ishless? Oh. And I thought about it. I was like, I think I know what I would do, especially with the climate. I know what I would do. And this is actually male centric. I hate to say it, to be a little bit of a chauvinist, but afterwards, Shay and I, we were talking about it, and the conversation became nuanced. Because if she were on there with our child, that would make a difference. It does. It would make me think, okay, well, I have a family.
So the choice has to be.
Yeah, it has to be nuanced. I probably still would try to do something to stop it.
Because her safety is paramount, and even though we're in a dire situation, it's almost like you have to fight your natural inclination of I want to do something. Yeah, and then I want to protect my family. But if this person succeeds to breach the cockpit, then no one's alive, not to include my family, anyone on the aircraft. But let's say if I go to approach him and then he hurts me, and then everyone's safe, but then Daddy's not here anymore, and Daddy, we want Daddy. Yes, we do.
But so that's
it's
a
one
question.
of those things you just have to.
Yeah, not to be so serious, but that's a question that
analyze in the moment. You know what I would do though?
Yeah, what?
And this would be the most. I would call Captain Marvel. Okay.
Anyway, Captain Marvel.
That's what I would do.
All right. Well, we're gonna cheers on that one.
Dial up Captain Marvel.
That's good. You guys let us know what you think in the comments. Cheers, sweet honey.
The Cosmopolitan.
Cosmopolitan. It's good. I love this drink.
I love this.
Only at home. I love it.
Cranberry. This is different. I don't drink cranberry that much.
It's really
good.
It's
refreshing.
Yeah, with the lime.
Anyway. It is. Oh.
Anyway, hey. I guess we should probably close right now.
Okay.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for joining. And we'll see you next time on She Mocktails Me. Ciao.
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 If you're horny, let's do it. Ride it, my pony, my saddle. Lady, come and jump on it. This is my man cave, punk.